Okay, hi guys. Welcome to Saturday Night Threads. Here we are. Okay, so I already did a few. I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see. Okay, because I don't have another light except for the one that I have on my side and the one that I have above me. I know it has been a minute since I've been here, but I was still, I have to admit, I was being lazy about it. There was just other things that I was doing. I was like, oh my God, I have to start get to this because next thing you know, it's going to be winter. I'm not going to have no scarves made whatsoever. So I said, you know what? I really need to get into this. I have to admit also that I've been watching a lot of crime movies, which I shouldn't be watching at all. And I said, you need to stop watching those. You're never going to get on the things that you really, really need to get on. And making the cable needles or the cable scarf stitch is definitely one of them that I need to get into. Okay, so I'm just going to start. As you know, I've been, working on this, trying to figure out. And as you can see, it's a little bit like it was going to one side and it was going the other way. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can't figure it out. But I'm still going to keep this one anyway because it's going to be my, my first scarf that I'm going to make. So I think I finally got it. Now, I have all the stitches here. They're like four. Right here, they're 5. But right here, they're 4. Everything's in 4s, okay? The only stitches that I have that are in 5 is the ones right here in front. Everything else is 4. So every 4th stitch, that's when I make the cable. Okay, and I already got it to the point where I wanted. So because I have 5 here, okay, this is a purl. I'm going to do a purl, and then I am going to put the needle into these 2 right here. And then this is, I'll knit. No, actually, I'm wrong. I am so wrong. These are all purls. So let's get those out of the way first, okay? So since I was ready to do the cable here, I'm like, no, that's wrong. I even confused myself, guys. I really do. I confused myself. Okay, so we're going to do 5 purls right now. So the purls, again, they're all through your the front of your work. Okay, so we're going to do, and for some reason I really have a hard time doing the knitting on the table. I don't know why. Maybe because the needles are hitting the table. It just aggravates me. When I'm on the bed and I have it like on my lap, I'm fine. It's when I'm doing it on the table. Okay. So now we got the 4 purls right there. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move up a little bit of this up in front. And I am going to, let me push that in because I don't want to lose my threads. I'm going to grab my cable and I'm going to take out these 2 right here. So I'm going to slide those off. 1 and 2. And I'm just going to let it hang. Actually, what I usually do, I like to let it, I still like to hold the needle just in case I lose it. So I'm going to pull my threads up here. I'm going to get the thread, bring it to the back, wind it up on my hand, and then I'm going to push the threads a little bit up. And now I'm going to knit. Oops, didn't go through. I'm going to knit 1, I'm going to knit the second one. All right, now I'm going to push everything back so I won't lose it. I'm going to hold my needle, and I am going to, I always have to finagle with this thread to figure out where it's at, because I have to knit the two back here. So I'm going to bring my needle all the way to the back of those two stitches. Try to make my yarn as taut as I can. And it's a little bit hard. I don't want to lose those stitches. So I'm going to grab the first stitch, and I'm going to knit that one, the two that are on the needle. Push this back down. It didn't grab. And maybe I'm having a hard time looking at the stitch because of the needles in front of it. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there, move that out of the way, and I'm going to knit one, and now I'm going to knit the other one. Again, I'm trying to get that needle out of the way. Okay, and now I drop that. Okay, now I am going to do 4 purls. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now back again. I'm going to put this back here, and I'm going to put these two on the cable. Like I said, I can do this better. I don't know. Actually, I can knit and crochet. Knit better on the bed, but to do the cables, I could do it better on the table. So I'm going to bring all this in front. I'm going to take out 1. Still not comfortable with the needles yet. I'm going to take out 2, push all my work back, and I'm just going to let that hang. Okay, now I'm going to put the needle back there, push my work up just a little bit, not too much. And now I'm going to knit. See, it goes up. That's what I don't like. The stitches go up all the time. Instead of them hanging, they go up. I'm trying to stay close to the needles as much as possible. So I'm going to knit 1. I'm going to knit the second one. Okay. And now I'm going to push this down. I'm going to put the yarn all the way in front of the cable needle. And I'm going to push. I know it's a lot of, finagling with the needles. So now I'm going to go into, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to go into those 2. And I'm going to knit. It's not really in there. I'm going to knit that one. And then I'm going to go back into here. And I'm going to knit the other one. And then I'm going to try to slide. And I let that one drop. That's the only way I know how to do it. I just got to just let it drop. So then I'm going to go back here again. Move everything up. We're going to do, no, wait a minute. Yeah, we're going to do a purl. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 purls. So it's 4, 4, 4, 4. And then again, I'm going to push this down. I'm going to grab the needle. I'm going to grab one off that needle. I'm going to grab another one, and I'm just going to let it hang there for a bit. And it really shouldn't come off. I don't know why it keeps trying to slide off. So now I'm going to go back here, and I am going to knit one. I'm just going slow because I don't want to lose the stitches on the cable. Push everything down. Now I'm going to push. I'm going to put this needle in back of the cable. And then I'm going to come back here. I'm trying to get all the, what do you call it? I'm trying to get in here so I can knit it. So I'm going to knit one from the cable. Then I'm going to knit the other one. Okay. See, it fell off. Shoot. I hope I didn't make a mistake. Okay, I am going to try to put this back in so I won't lose it. Oh, man. I'm going to try to loosen that up. I'm just going to try to put it back in. Okay, so I'm going to put it back. I'm going to put it back. Come on, get off. And I'm going to come back again. See, letting those things slide off the needle is so tricky because you don't want it to slide off. Okay, now I let the needle go. Now, I did make a mistake, and I know it's not going to look right, but oh well, at least I tried to keep it closed. So, one purl, two, maybe it'll tighten up. I guess we'll see how it looks like when I'm at the end. 3 and 4. Okay, now I guess it looks okay. I think it tightened up a little bit. So, back again. It's nerve-wracking. I'm going to grab one. I'm going to grab another one. And I'm going to try to hold them here because I don't want them. It's just so easy for them to slide off. Now I got to put this yarn behind the, what do you call it? And I'm going to knit this one. Slide that off the needle. Come back. Knit the other one. Okay, now I got to push everything down because I don't want to lose it. And I'm going to put this thread behind the cable. I'm going to put this one through that one. I'm going to knit that one. And now I'm going to knit the second one. I hope I have it in there. Okay. And now I can let go of that. And now I am back to putting the thread in front because we're going to do a purl. We're going to do the last purls. So 1, 2, 3, and take your time, guys. Just take your time, because that's what I do. I just take my time. And then when I get to the end, I'm like, oh, I did it. So there we go. So all of them are going, let me just push this aside so you can see. So now they're all going that way. I haven't done the left yet. I just want to practice with it going right first, okay? That's what I want to do. So now that I have that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around, and I'm just going to knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl until I get to the other side, okay? Okay, so we got 4 knits that we have to do. So I'm going to bring my yarn over here. Sometimes you just have to try to get it in there. And now this is easy because you're not doing no more cables. I have one more. Okay, and now we do four pearls. So I think the only one that I have 5 is all the way at the end. And now we're going to do 4 knits. And then we're going to do 4 pearls. I think this is where I messed up. I mean, at one point I had to hold my needles on my lap because I just couldn't hold the needles, you know, the way I'm doing it now. I had literally anchor one needle on my lap. But, that's what you got to do if, you need to do that. So then we're going to go back and purl. That. Now we're going to go back and knit. So everything you do is purl, knit, or knit, purl, which way you want to see it. And push my work down a little bit. Now it's 4 pearls. And I think it's 5 knits because that's what I was doing in the beginning. I had 5 stitches at the end or the beginning, which way I was doing it. So I remember for some reason I had 5 stitches. So I don't want to make a mistake, so I'm pushing my stitches as far down as I can go. So I won't lose a stitch off the needle. Okay. Okay, so we have all of that. So that's how it's looking. Okay. I think I messed up a little bit right here on one of them, but that's okay. So now again, on this side, you're not doing no more cables. Okay, you're not doing a cable. You're just gonna run it through just like before. You're gonna do, like on this side, 5 pearls, 4 knits, until you get to, you have to count, like, I think I did 8 here. I think I did 8 here, and I only did 5 here. So I'm going to do 5 rows of, what do you call it? No pearl. I won't do the pearl until I reach the 5th row. When I reach the 5th row, then that's when I'll use the cable. That's when I'll use the cable knitting again when I get to the 5th row. When I get to the 5th row, that's when I start all over again. So let me see where I'm at, because I gotta either get a timer or something. So I think I can do one more. Okay. So you're not doing no more cables. You have to wait till you get to, okay, so. One. Oh, come on. Keep sliding off. I think it all depends what kind of yarn you use. Okay, so I had 5 on this side. And go slow. You don't have to go fast. Don't go fast. Just, take your time. Again, you don't want to lose those stitches. Okay, now I'm doing knit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your yarn in front. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then put your yarn in the back, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And keep your needle close to the other one, okay? This way you can make sure nothing slides off. Now I'm purling. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put the yarn in the back. Now I'm knitting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me push my work down. Back to purling. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back to knitting. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the last 4 are pearls. Put your work in the front, or your yarn in the front. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Okay. And now we're going to go back around here, and we're going to do the same thing. Again, we have, how many did I do already? I think I only did 1, right? I mean, you don't have to really, I mean, you can gauge the height that you want. You know, like, I just did 1 row, so I'll probably do another row. Like, maybe you could write it down on a piece of paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then mark, you know, on a slant, mark each slice, whatever, you know, like this. You know what I mean? We do it all the time. You know, you have 5 marks. Like, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you don't know exactly, but if you look at this, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 5th one, you know that now you got to do the cable. So you could do it that way so you won't lose your count. There's always ways to keep count. Like, I already did 1. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already did 1. And now I'm going to do the second one. This way I'll know that I'll be making 5 rows. So you could do it that way as well. Again, I'm only doing the right side. And I'm not doing the left side yet. Because I want to master the, what do you call it, first. I think I have the 5 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And then here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you always have to look at your work, okay? So I have 4 knits, 4 pearls. And the ones where I have the 5 is over here. So we're going to just do 1 more row. And put my yarn over here. And we're going to start knitting. If I'm quiet, it's just that I'm concentrating. Oops. You really want to put, you know, that work behind the needle. Because otherwise, like you just saw right now, it keeps sliding. This could slide right off. And like I said, you want to make sure that that you have your work nice and taut. I'm doing knitting. I mean, you want your work close to the needle, but not, I mean, to the end of the needle, but not too much, because otherwise, if you have it too far back, it's going to be hard for you to pull the stitches off the needle. So you got to be careful. Just gauge it. You don't want it too far ahead, but you don't want it too far back neither. You're really worrying about not letting those stitches slip off. Because once they slip off, oh my God. Then that's where you get trouble. Right now, I'm going through a problem with my sewing machine. My God, I don't know what's going on. I have the bobbin that's giving me a problem. So I don't know if I'll get a new sewing machine or if I should take it in and have somebody look at it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't even know a place where they fix sewing machines around here. So I have to think about that one. There was nothing wrong with the machine. It was fine until I started working with it. And I don't know, the bobbin, I'm pretty sure it's the bobbin. Something's wrong with it going. The stitches are just too loose in the back, like really loose. And they like go up against each other. Like, I don't know, it's just, and then it's hard. Every time I pick my needle up or I try to put it down, it's like really stiff. And I have all these cozy bowl warmers that I'm trying to make, and I'm like, I can't make them, not with the machine acting this way, you know? It's like, it's aggravating. So again, you don't have to worry about doing any pearls, any cables right now, because you want to have that length going up. So now I already did one row, so I'm going to do a second row. Let me see, but you know what? I'm just going to leave you guys here. And then when I get far enough, hopefully I'll be able to work with this. And you'll start seeing it, because you'll start seeing all these go this way. They're all going to the right. I think in my other one, I think I was going left. I was doing like here, and then I went right, and then I just 5 stitches, and then I went left. And then I did 5 stitches, and then I went, I went left, then I did 5 stitches, and then I went right, and then 5 and left. And I think that's that's where I got the cross going. But for right now, I'm just gonna stick to going to the right. Let me see how much I'm in, because I still have to go. I have to clean the kitchen. Still have to wash dishes, and I just want to rest for a little bit before the kids come back. So they're with their uncles. So I'm going to take a break right now. And thank you for joining me tonight. And hopefully I'll be a little bit more further up, hopefully. And if I do get to the point where I am further up and I am getting the hang of it, then the ones that I get further up, then I'll do the left ones. Then I'll do the left ones. And then when I get further up again, then I'll go 5 stitches up, do a cable on the right. 5 stitches, 5 rows up, and then I'll do a cable on the left. 5 rows up, then on the right. 5 rows up, and then on the left. And then you'll see. And once I get that down pat, then I should be able to go faster and make different color scarves, because I want to make a blue one, a pink one, a light blue one, a green one, different color scarves, maybe the dark ones for the boys, and then maybe the pink ones for my granddaughter. But like I said, what happens is that when you buy scarves at the store, if they're good quality yarn, I'm sorry guys, they're expensive. And usually you can get them from Dollar Tree, but when you get them from Dollar Tree, they're kind of like cloth, and they're real small. They don't really, remember? Do you remember the scarves in oh my God, what is that movie called? Story, Christmas Story? And remember the little boy, and she's wrapping the scarf around him, and it's going, she's like winding it up. I mean, sorry, excuse me. I still have my cough. They don't make those kind of long scarves anymore. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, guys, so I hope, like I said, I'm sorry it took me forever to get here tonight, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I'm trying to be more consistent on my my cables. And if I can, maybe, I don't know, I am on my serger, and I did already thread it. Now the only problem with my serger, I cannot do the cozy warmers on there because my sergers don't have a straight stitch. They have the interlock, and that's what the serger does. It interlocks your fabrics. You can make blouses, pants, you know, anything like that. But when it comes to a straight stitch, it's just, I don't think it's gonna work. I've never seen anybody use a, what do you call it, an interlock to make cozy ball warmers. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So I need to figure out what is going on with that bobbin. So this week I'm just gonna have to, you know, get some scraps and figure it out, because like I said, I don't want to buy another sewing machine. Okay, guys. Thank you again for joining me, and we will see you next time on Saturday Night Threads. Bye.